student shouldn't be pressured about the payments of tuition when attending college. Who here is a middle class and does not receive financial aid? My family is considered as a middle class, and we didn't receive any government support except for the loans and work study. And being in college for the first year, I've seen my parents struggle many times to find money to pay for my tuition. They didn't want the financial aid from the government because they didn't want to pay their low interest. I believe there are many middle-class families out there who need help in supporting their children in attending college like my family does. Government support is crucial in supporting the middle-class student in gaining a better education because of 3 reasons. 1, not all the middle class are able to afford a high tuition. 2nd, they have less support compared to the lower class. And 3rd, that the government support does not only affect the students but also the community. Not everyone in the family of the middle class are able to pay the high tuition. Yes, like the middle class is gaining more money, but at the same time, tuition rate is also increasing. So according to a news article called Surging College Costs Price Out Middle Class, tuition is increasing and it's harder for the middle class to afford. Compared to the tuition in 1988 to 2008, the price has increased up to 130%. From the tuition of $2,800 to $6,500, excluding books and housing. So from this graph, you can see the large gap between the tuition rate and the income of the middle class. Other than the increase of tuition, the loophole in the financial aid calculation also made it harder for the middle class to receive financial support. From the blog No Aid for You, Cheating the Middle Class, it states that the financial aid calculator does not include all the usage of the money in the family. They only look at their income and not the other payments the middle class has to pay. Not only the calculation of the financial aid is incorrect, the grant given to the lower class is unfair for the middle class. The middle class is struggling with the lower class, but unfairly only the lower class gets support. As you can see from this graph, I got from running in a place where the middle class and the poor meet. The income of the 1% is increasing to 11%, but the income of the 99% is decreasing to a negative 1%. The income of the 99% received is not enough for them to support their living expenses, and also food and merchandises are now inflating. Then how can the middle class handle both the high tuition and living at the same time? Other than the middle class are not being able to receive government support, the lower class is receiving more support than they actually need. For example, many of my friends who get financial aid actually made an extra income from them because like the government is giving them more than enough money to pay for tuition, housing, and books. It is unfair that the lower class can use the extra money to buy whatever they want, and the middle class still has to deal with the low interest rate of money borrowed from the government. The middle class has to work for their money while the lower class can just stick their hand out and receive money. You may be thinking, so what does that have to do with me? I'm not a middle class, but you're wrong. The lack of government support does not only have negative effects on the students, but also on you and our society. The lack of government support affects the choices of schools the students are looking for when paying tuition. Based on surging college cost price out middle class, student tends to look for schools with a lower tuition rather than looking for the schools and major they want to study in. Student debt is increasing to a point where they can't pay it back even after their own child goes to college. Other than school choices, the career choices are also affected by the lack of government help. Students with loans does not consider to work in the public service field, and this will bring down the economy and hurt it even more. Wrapping up today's point, the middle class does not have enough support for the government compared to the lower class. The middle class has a higher income, but at the same time, tuition is also increasing. And third, the lack of government support does not only affect the middle class, but also affects you. With less and less people working in the public service field, it would give negative effects to the economy. The middle class is struggling to pay for tuition, and these are some reasons why they need financial support. Hope these information can allow you to pay more attention to the middle class education. Thank you.